right, our next author is Susan Jungermann. Susan is the author of My Toddler Has Stopped Having So Many Tantrums, The Mother's Guide to Finding Joy in Parenting. Hi, Susan.
Hello.
Good to see you.
You too.
All right, tell me about this book that I needed many years ago. My Toddler Has Stopped Having So Many Tantrums.
My book is about motherhood, and yes, obviously that's clear.
But you wrote, My Toddler Has Stopped Having So Many Tantrums. That's like a beautiful big promise. Like, it's an exciting promise, because I remember how hard it is, how you feel as a mama, how embarrassed I felt at times, and maybe I felt a little judged, and I wish I could control them, but I couldn't. Yeah, so tell me about how your book would help with all that.
My sister, I love my sister, obviously. She has a very feisty 3-year-old. And I could identify in her, you know, when she was talking about people watching her, when she goes in public, the angst that she felt when other people were staring if he was having a tantrum. And she felt like it was her mothering skills. It was bad parenting, and that she didn't know what to do, and how could she do it better. So I wrote this book for mothers. I had worked with toddlers for years and years and years. I was the director of a child care center. I have a degree in early childhood education, and it still was hard for me to, with the education in the background, to get my toddlers, because I watched them in my home, like several, to get them not to have tantrums all day, every day. And if it was hard with somebody that had the experience, it had to be hard for somebody that doesn't have any experience.
So you are a person who has some experience with dealing with tantrums, and really ways of calming the tantrum and bringing back just that sort of sense of, I don't know if we can ever feel like we're in control as parents. I don't know if I'll ever feel that way, but at least having tools right in that moment for calming the storm.
There are definitely like tips that you can gain, and knowledge that you can gain, that it really has nothing to do with your parenting skills. It has to do with planning and preparation, and just setting yourself up for success so you can have a great day. And it certainly will calm your internal storm as well. And it's just for those mothers who just don't think they're enough, and they are, and motherhood's lonely, and learning, you know, how to navigate that and feel the best you can.
Yeah. What a gift to your sister that you gave her by writing this book. How's she doing?
She's doing great. Like she really is. Like, and she has a new baby, and no, she really is doing great. But if that 3-year-old had been my 3-year-old, like, there are some just spirited children. And even with the spirited children, you know, there are ways to calm the storm. So it was easy for me to be a bystander and watch, and it not be my trouble, and write a book all summer as I watched her struggle.
Well, I love it that having that, you know, nephew, a spirited nephew, probably helped you write an even better book, right? Because you had to think really hard, I would imagine, about what really works even in very difficult circumstances. Yeah, what a gift to her and to all the mamas out there. And I wish that I had had it a number of years ago, 9 or so years ago. So would you mind answering a question from Marla from Springfield, Illinois? She would love to know, how did you narrow down your book topic?
That was hard to do at first. I knew I wanted to write a book, and I had several ideas in my head. The Author Incubator has developmental editors, and they work with you so much, so you narrow down your topic and narrow down your topic and narrow down your topic until you get to the message that really is internal, and you can identify the person you're really speaking to, and so it narrows it down even further than you even thought was possible. But then you're speaking directly to a reader. Awesome. And it changes everything.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's show them the cover of your book. Ta-da! There it is. My Toddler Has Stopped Having So Many Tantrums. Hallelujah. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Susan.